Hi, I'm Herbert Strather, and I was just looking at some of my stuffed animals I won. You know, I'm really a kid at heart. I love being an optimist. It saved my life when I was really a little kid, the Optimist Oratorical Contest, because I stuttered really bad and I was in speech therapy. And as a result of winning, I became class president, and I wanted to be president of everything. The one thing I wanted very desperately was to join the Optimist Club. I knew that one day I would be an optimist, because we have a very, very good life of being an optimist. And if you agree with me, I'm sure you would understand that your friends and others would love to join and become an optimist too, because after all, we champion our future, our kids. The kids have not yet been born. What I want to talk to you about today is how to successfully recruit new members using now events, not now meetings, now events, because a now event should be something special, not just a regular meeting you have that you're going to invite some friends over and say, come to the meeting. If you ask me if I want to come to a meeting, you know what my answer is? No, I'm too busy. I don't want to come to a meeting. But now if you say if you want to come to a party, now you're talking. That's a whole different question. Do I want to come to an event, to a party, to something inspirational? I can have a few drinks, cheese, laugh, fun with my friends, kind of relax. Yes, I like that. And when you talk about now events, we have a lot of events, youth activities, joy events, fundraisers. At all of these events, we should be recruiting. At all of these events. But anytime you use group dynamics, you must remember one thing. Whatever the first person says, the rest of the people can follow suit. If you ask somebody, would you like to join a member? If you're standing in front of a crowd and you ask someone and you don't know what that answer, that would be a very foolish thing to do. Because they say, well, not right now, I think about it. Okay, how about the next? Well, not right now. You go right down the list with no's. But if you have structured it correctly, and the first person you ask says yes, the second person, the third person, it works. And you're going to bring in a truckload of members. But how do you set this up? Number one, plan a successful event. Somewhere that is attractive with food and have a budget. And then set the event up properly. Have your banner, your awards banner, your club banner. Do a little folder, maybe with the Optimist Creed, the 10 things you get fined for, and your 10 top events that you do, and do a little presentation there. If you have a now event, it's going to be an hour and a half to 2 hours. The first half an hour or so is socializing, kind of getting to meet each other. At that point, you should recruit. You should go and find out who's going to join. Because some of your Optimist members will tell you, hey, she's going to join, he's going to join her. If you're the speaker, ask them who's joining, who's going to join. Find out who that is. You talk to them personally and you sit them at the right table. Maybe they're the very first ones. You make sure the first 3 or 4 people you call join. Because if they join, then it follows suit that everybody else is going to join. Now, maybe there's a few people who was on the fence. They'll fall and they'll say, okay. And if one of them said, well, I'm still thinking about it, I'm not sure about the time, say, look, we'll come back to you. You know, you might tell them, look, if you pay your dues and you do one event a year, you'll be wonderful. You'll be a great member. If you can't make it all the time, if you can help us out some of the time and pay your dues, you'll be great. So what I'm asking you to do is not take any chances. Make sure you have a well-themed event and not send them to an ordinary meeting, you understand? And then make sure that the right atmosphere is created at this event with just a fun event with the Optimist stuff all over your scrapbook, just everything right there. And then make sure you set it up right and you know what the answer is going to be before you ask the question. If you follow these steps, my good optimist friend, you will bring in truckloads of members. And I want to let you know that if you ever need me, just contact me, hstrather@gmail.com. Or I'll give you my personal phone number, 313-407-4930. Now let's go out and get them.